Welcome to solverfy.
For problem 89, we're given a model, and we need to use that model to answer 4 separate questions, A through D. In addition, there's a graph given right above problem 89, which has 2 curves, one for healthy children and one for severely autistic children. Each of these curves models the child's head circumference, given in centimeters, as a function of the child's age, given in months. In problem 89, we're working with the model given on the screen. Y equals 2.9 times the square root of x plus 36, where y is the head circumference given in centimeters and x is the age given in months. For our first prompt, A, we are asked, what is the head circumference at birth? At birth indicates that age is 0, and since age is x, we can think of x being 0. So in our model, if x is 0, the circumference would be equal to 2.9 times the square root of 0 plus 36. The square root of 0 is simply 0. 2.9 times 0 is also 0. Therefore, the circumference, or y, would be 36. And since y represents the head circumference in centimeters, we would answer prompt A with 36 centimeters. That is the head circumference at birth. For prompt B, we are asked, what is the head circumference at 9 months? Again, we are given an age, and this time that age is 9. So we want to think of using 9 where x is in the model. So y equals 2.9 times the square root of 9 plus 36. The square root of 9 is 3. And 2.9 times 3 is 8.7. And 8.7 plus 36 is 44.7. So in this case, the circumference would be 44.7 centimeters. Again, we're talking about the circumference because we solved for y, so we want to make sure to include the unit centimeters with that answer for prompt B. For prompt C, we are asked, what is the head circumference at 14 months? For this one, we're going to round to the nearest tenth of a centimeter, but again, this is another age. So just like A and B, we'll substitute the age where x is, in this case 14. So y equals 2.9 times the square root of 14 plus 36. (2.9) times the square root of 14 is about 10.85. And we still need to add 36. So that's about 46.85. We're asked for the nearest tenth, so I would round that number to 46.9. Remember, we look at the next digit, and if it's 5 or higher, we round up. So in this case, for prompt C, we would answer 46.9 centimeters. Again, it's asking for head circumference, and head circumference is given in centimeters. Finally, for prompt D, we are going to use the values that we obtained in the previous parts A, B, and C to determine which curve the given model fits. So we could think of those as ordered pairs. So for part A, we would have the ordered pair 0, 36, because at age 0, the head circumference is 36 centimeters. For part B, we have another ordered pair. At 9 months, the circumference is 44.7. So you could think of that as an ordered pair, 9, 44.7. And finally, for part C, x was 14, and the corresponding y value, the corresponding circumference, was 46.9. Using these ordered pairs, we're going to take a look at the graph and see which curve includes these ordered pairs. So the 0.36 would be a y-intercept. That's a little bit tough to see. So let's check the others. 944.5. The severely autistic curve is above 45, and since 44.7 should be slightly below, the best fit would be the healthy children curve, the blue curve shown in the graph. Just to be sure, let's check the last one. 1446.9. The autistic curve appears to cross that point at 50. So the autistic curve, I think, has the ordered pair 1450. Ours isn't quite that high. Ours should be 46.9. So I think it makes the most sense that this model for problem 89 is showing for healthy children. This model most closely fits the blue curve for healthy children.